Hello, in this video we will go over how to create a discussion forum in a My Courses site. First, come to a content area and click the Tools button along the top of the page. The first option you'll see there is Discussion Board. Click on it. Next, if you already have your discussion forum created and you would just like to create a link to it, you can choose Select a Discussion Board forum and simply click on the forum you'd like to add a link to. As you can see here, I already have a forum created, and I could click it here if I just wanted to link to it. Instead, we're just going to click Create New Forum to create a brand new forum. The first thing you need to add is a name for your forum. Once you've added a name, the next piece of information required is the description. The description might be the directions for your assignment. Once you've entered in your description, it's a good idea to highlight it by clicking and dragging your left mouse cursor over the text and then pressing Ctrl-C or Command-C on a Mac to copy this text. You'll see a little later on why this will save you some time. Next, under Forum Availability, there's a Display After and Display Until date that can automatically turn your forum on and off for students. By clicking the Calendar button, you can choose a particular day to turn it on, and then click the Time button to pick a time to turn it on during that day. Make sure to check the box before Display After and Display Until if you'd like to make sure those dates apply. For this example, I will not apply a date. Further down are Forum Settings. Forum settings, by default, act in the way a normal discussion forum online works. Students will be able to post, respond to each other, and the discussion will not be graded. To change some of these, let's look through the list. First, we have Standard View or participants must create a thread in order to view the threads in this forum. Participants must create a thread in order to view threads in this forum means that in order for a student to see anyone else's posts, they have to post to the forum first. This is also known as Post First mode. This can be helpful if you worry about your students posting original work every week. Switching to this mode can be an easy way to force them to be more original. For now, I'll just leave this on Standard View. Next, let's talk about grading. The options here default to not make this forum graded. If you wanted to grade this forum, simply check the Grade Discussion Forum radio button and enter in how many points you'd like to grade this discussion forum out of. As with anything you grade in My Courses, you also have the option to add a due date and then a rubric. You'll also notice in this grading area that you can choose to grade threads. Grading threads as opposed to the entire forum means that you can grade individual posts that a student makes to the forum or individual threads, as opposed to giving them one grade for the entire forum. As we work our way down the page, the next options here are Subscribe. Enabling subscriptions allows students and the instructor to click a subscribe button along the top of the forum that will enable email triggers every time someone posts to a forum. By default, members are allowed to subscribe to the forum, and in the email they receive, they'll just get a link to the post. Instead, you can choose to have them get the entire body of a post in their email, or only allow them to subscribe to the threads they create in a forum. That means, instead of getting an email every time someone posts to the general forum, they only would get an email when someone posts to a thread they have responded to, such as their original post. Lastly, you can disallow subscriptions altogether, which means no one can get an email when a discussion forum has been posted. Next, we have some editing options. Allowing an author to delete their own posts speaks for itself. Students won't be able to delete their posts after they post them if this is not checked. Allowing authors to edit their own published posts means that students will be able to edit their own posts after they have been posted if this is checked off. Allow members to create new threads allows students to create new threads or posts in a forum. Allowing file attachments, which is a default, means that students can attach files like Word documents, PowerPoints, or other information to their discussion posts. Allow users to reply with quote allows them to quote in their discussion post someone they're replying to. This would mean that the whole body of the person they're replying to's posts would appear at the top of their post. Most students won't use this option, and they'll just reply using normal methods, but sometimes it can be helpful in longer discussions. Forcing moderation of posts means that you, as the instructor, will have to approve every post before it actually goes to the discussion forum for other students to see. In a larger class, this can be difficult, and typically we don't recommend checking this box. The last option is allowing members to rate posts. This option allows for students to rate other students' posts on a scale of 5 stars. Out of these 5 stars, you'll only ever see the average. You won't be able to see what each person ranked each other. It's really more of an anonymous way for students to rank each other's posts. Check the box if you'd like to enable this option. Otherwise, press Submit to finish creating the first part of your discussion forum. On this page, simply press Next to add the link to this forum to our content area. And now, here's where that copying of the description on the previous page comes in handy. By pressing Ctrl-V or Command-V on a Mac, you're able to paste the description into this page. Now, entering the description on the last page as well as this page ensures that when students view it within the content area, the description and the directions will appear right on the page. If you only put it on the description page and not on this page, it won't show on the actual content area page, but the directions will show once they go into the forum and create their thread. Putting the directions in both places is the best for students and for you. Now, just press Submit to finish adding your discussion forum to a content area. As you can see here, my discussion forum has been posted to the page, and it's represented by this icon with the little thumbtack on it.